Tonight, the College Football Playoff Selection Committee will release its second set of rankings, and after a week of dramatic games, the landscape has shifted. Indiana survived a nail-biting finish against Penn State, but will that narrow win affect their standing? Texas Tech's dominant performance against BYU shook up the unbeatens, and Oregon edged Iowa in a thriller, leaving questions about how the committee will weigh these close calls. The ACC has also seen chaos, with Virginia and Louisville both losing, opening the door for teams like Georgia Tech or Miami to stake a claim in the bracket. Last week, the top of the rankings featured Ohio State holding strong, followed by Indiana and Texas A&M, Alabama and Georgia rounded out the top five, while Texas Tech, Ole Miss, and Oregon battled for positioning in the middle of the bracket. Notre Dame, Texas, and BYU hovered in the upper teens, with South Florida and Cincinnati representing the group of five. These rankings set the stage for a highly competitive race to the playoff. In the hypothetical bracket, Ohio State remains at the top, with key games against Purdue, UCLA, and Rutgers before the annual showdown with Michigan. Indiana must capitalize on its home game against Wisconsin before finishing at Purdue. Texas A&M, Alabama, and Georgia all have crucial matchups that could solidify or threaten their spots. Texas Tech's win over BYU boosted their positioning, while Ole Miss still has challenging games ahead, including Florida and the Egg Bowl. Oregon's narrow victory over Iowa keeps them in the mix, though finishing strong against Minnesota, USC, and Washington will be key. Notre Dame faces Pittsburgh as their final ranked opponent, while Texas opens a critical week against Georgia that could make or break their playoff hopes. Miami capitalized on ACC losses to move into the bracket, but the path to the conference title remains steep. South Florida, representing the group of five, takes advantage of losses by Memphis and Navy, though their clash with the midshipmen will be pivotal. From last week's rankings to tonight, the playoff picture has shifted dramatically, with every game influencing who will make the final 12. The competition is fierce, and as the season winds down, the margins are razor-thin. Fans across the country are watching closely, knowing that every play, every win, and every loss could determine who gets a shot at the national championship.